What's up, everybody? How you all doing? We're back again with another one, and today we're checking out D12 has just dropped another song from their album D12 Forever, and it's called What If, featuring Melanie Rutherford. So I'm excited to check this out. It's only 1 minute 28 seconds, so it's not so I'm intrigued. So yeah, it's not very long. It's not a very long one, but I want to check this out. So just subscribe to D12, support the artist, support the reaction. It's all about all that jazz, and yeah, let's dive in and let's see what they're talking about again. Oh, very melodic, soft instrumentation here. So let's see where we go with this.
What if you
just right there. Sorry to pause it so soon, but see that? Yeah, you see I feel that a good sense of like this is going to be very like a memory, like a memory like what if. I think this might be about Big Proof, just without I'm for feeling that's what it's going to be about.
What if you never went clubbing that night? What if the only thing that happened and there was a fight? What if y'all talked, dapped it up, and then finished your game? Showed each other pictures of y'all baby.
Just choked it up, chopped it up, and finished the game. Finished the game of pool. This is about Big Proof. I know we call him Big Proof. That's what D12 used to just call him, like Big Proof or Doody. That's what I think between Eminem and Proof. I know it's called Proof, not Big Proof, but I refer to him as Big Proof because like just how much proof, how much he made D12. He was like the glue that kept everything together. He made things like stuff happen. Like for D12, like shows, and they gave Eminem his big, his like the first opportunity to actually to show his skill and his talent. What's it called, the Shelter, and for Eminem to like really show his rhyme skills and into the rap battles that he used to do at the Shelter in Detroit. But what he was saying now, conniver. What he was saying there is, if you finished, you didn't get into a fight. What if you didn't go clubbing? What if you just finished the game? Finished the game, Paul? Because the argument with D12, not with D12, but with Proof and that other guy, apparently it was an argument over a game of pool, and it just. And then a fight broke out and it escalated into Proof's murder. Fucking fucked up, man.
What if you never went clubbing that night? What if the only thing that happened and there was a fight? What if y'all talked, dapped it up, and then finished your game? Showed each other pictures of y'all babies while sharing their names? What if I was there to tell you, big bro, it's time to leave? Or better yet, calmed everybody down and bought a round of drinks? What if I could...
Yeah, it's like, it's called What If. But, I mean... it's questions you ask when something bad happens, like tragic happens. You always ask like, what if there was another way? What if there was, what if that didn't go like that? What if I was there? And you keep asking yourself all these questions. But if only I was there, I wouldn't have allowed that to happen and stuff like that. But it's difficult. It's really difficult. I've got to be honest. I didn't think this was going to be like a dedication to Proof, aka D. Sean Halton.
Showed each other pictures of y'all babies while sharing their names. What if I was there to tell you, big bro, it's time to leave? Or better yet, calmed everybody down and bought a round of drinks. What if I could show you the future so you can truly see the outcome and the pain in our hearts that will forever be?
But the problem with that is, you know, what if we just sat down and bought a round of drinks? You know, if you know, but when there's egos at stake, you know, people, you know, they don't think logically when they're when it's all, you know, about ego and stuff like that, and then shit happens. You know, when people get their egos hurt, when they feel that the ego's been hurt, then they gotta, you know, try and, you know, they just want to fight and they want to escalate because, you know, logical thinking doesn't really come into it when, you know, when you got that red mist and you're all fired up and you're riled up and you're ready to fucking, you know, start smashing some heads in, you know, and you feel, you know, angered. You know, logical thinking doesn't really come into the picture, but unfortunately. But
show you the future so you can truly see the outcome and the pain in our hearts that will forever be. What if you saw that mausoleum and them tears shedding, not present, just an empty chair at your kid's wedding? Seeing life roll by through the years, people switch up, watching your so-called friends and enemies go and click up, seeing everything that you built up turn to ashes, witnessing egos, pride, and lies destroy the fabric of trust. If I can go back and show you this madness, better yet, what if you lived and none of this shit never happened?
If I could take it all back, I would. If I could heal all your wounds, I would. 'Cause life just don't feel the same without you. If I could.
no, was that it? Wow. Oh, but I gotta say that, well, that ended a bit abruptly. Oh no, that's for another video. I want to say is, wow, it's just crazy. It's crazy. You know, just sort of just what if things could have been different? What if, you know, I think, you know, if you know, if things could have been different, if things could, you know, say, what if Proof decided, you know, to say not go to that club that night, then he wouldn't have lost his, maybe wouldn't have lost his life. But you know, you just, you know, but some, it's easy to look back on it in retrospect and be like, yeah, what if we was able to change things up and to, you know, if things would have worked out differently, you know, if things could have had a much different outcome. The outcome would have been a lot different, and Proof could have still been alive. But of course, you know, he didn't. You know, no one knew that was going to happen. No one was expecting that kind of thing to happen. You know, nobody knew that they were going to get into a fight over a game of pool. You know, you couldn't predict that shit. You can't. But anyway, I wish the song was longer. I think that was just like, you know, it's just a very short snippet. But yeah, but I can feel like Conniver's words there, and he's like, you know, still feels hurt by the loss of his good friend, Deshaun Holton, aka Proof. Yeah, you know, so if I want to hear more of that song, because I'm sure they'll, you know, when their album drops, we'll get to hear the full version. I think that was just a short little snippet. But anyway, what do you guys feel? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll catch you again in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Cheers. Peace. I'm out. Peace.